All right, welcome everybody. We are live from the Pheasant Patch, just northeast of Harrisburg High School. And you're about to watch Lincoln JV Soccer taking on the Harrisburg Tigers. Nice little area, elevated above the field for the view. Game set to start in about 3 minutes. Just check and see if I am getting sound to come through. The starting lineups shortly. Thanks for joining us on the live stream. Congratulations to the Lincoln boys with a 2-0 defeat on Harrisburg. They moved their record, I believe, to 9-0-2 on the season. Harrisburg, right in the middle of the pack, or towards the bottom of the pack in state qualifications. I think they were in the 13th spot going into tonight's game. Now 4-5-2, I believe, on the season. Looks like we'll have Quentin Hernus in goal. We'll get to lineups here. This is Ray Vermeer in defense, starting with Marlo Geerling. Noah Dean in midfield, as well as Owen Duffy. Hoplin Sonicson on the right wing, Ben Jensen on the left wing, Colton Volpe, and Jake Burchett up top. And I believe Sharia Thakar rounding out the midfield. So midfielders are Sonicson, Thakar, Duffy, Dean, and Jensen. I think we're playing a 3-5-2. And the two up top, Colton and Jake. We'll be back shortly with the kickoff. Thanks for joining us. Trying to talk very loud for Sarah's mom. It's been requested.
Yeah. You may want to.
We are off. Harrisburg in possession. Yellow lines outline this field. It's a generally a football practice field. Throw in Harrisburg. A couple familiar faces on the Harrisburg team. Here's Noah Dean in possession. On the far touch, keeps the ball in play. Has Burchett, plays that ball, but Burchett is about 2 steps off. And have to agree with the AR on that one. When the pass was made, Burchett probably about 2 steps off. So Harrisburg with the free kick on the 38-yard line. Marlowe finds Sharia. Ben Jensen. Now Jake is definitely onside, off to the races, and one-on-one with the keeper.
Oh.
And Jake goes for 3 rather than for 1. But nice to see Jake attack early. He's going to want that one back. First goal kick for Harrisburg. Sonicson here for it. He'll have the throw. Duffy. Van Scheppen. I did not get Van Scheppen in my starting lineup. I don't think he was back there with Vermeer and Marlowe at the start of the game, or at least when I started giving names. Ball played back to Quinton. That ball right to the foot of number 28. Now Harrisburg in possession. Actually more than 3. I think 4 or 5 of these boys did suit up varsity. That ball's handled by Quinton Hernus and quickly rolls out to Ben Jensen. Jensen's dispossessed. There's a shot. Again handled neatly by Quinton. Punt coming. Volpe heads us over. Has Burchett. Burchett, nice flick to Sonicson. Oh, a little bit. I love the unselfishness by Jake. Tries to find Opland and after the header from Volpe. There's Jake. It's being handled by the keeper for Harrisburg. Got a lot of the air by the Harrisburg midfielder. Here's Duffy. Sonicson plays up towards Volpe. Volpe in possession. We'll pull back. Cross. Jake's there. And that's in the back of the goal. And that's a good goal. Jake Burchett. Ball played downfield by Oppie. Finds Colton. Colton with the neat cross. And it's 1-0. Patriots. Nice bit of ball movement. And in the 3rd minute, Lincoln strikes first. Ball intercepted. That's going to stay inbounds. Sonicson steps. Volpe there. Colton has Opland. Onyxon. Onyxon? I just called him Onyxon. It's like I don't know his name. It's really hard to pronounce. Here's Marlowe. Marlowe's dispossessed. And Will, player for Harrisburg on it. Marlowe gets the ball back. Finds Dean. Jensen. And again, we got to be careful as they had pulled two of our attackers were pulled offside, but Harrisburg defends the ball out of play. So no flag up. Jensen finds Burchett. Burchett tries to come central to Volpe. Ball played out. This will be another white throw. Dean. Jensen. There's Duffy. Duffy finds Volpe. Back to Duffy. Here's Sharia. Pass given up to a speedy Tigers midfielder. Van Scheppen there. Full switch. And the captain, Noah Dean, steps to it.
Good job.
Ball up to Opland. Opland's dispossessed. Too many touches. And now we're on the counter. Goal kick, Quinton. And comes all the way to midfield. That's over to Tigers. Finds Jake to Sharia. Jensen. Jensen through, but wide left. Oof. Jensen off to the races, but yeah. Had 3 opportunities. 1 has found the net. Harrisburg plays out of the back. Jensen, last to touch. Big throw in. Harrisburg down the far touch. Actually had the numbers for a second, but Grass Monster dispossesses the Harrisburg midfielder. Here's Jake. Sharia, Jensen. Looking for Noah Dean. Duffy. Ball played too strongly. Looking for Colton. And here's a punt. It's midfield. Handled out of the air neatly by Dean off of Colton's head. Charrier has Opland.
Shoot that off leg.
And Sonicson. I gotta get those on frame. Again, quality ball movement. And here's Duffy. Duffy will have this throw. Sonicson attains possession. Tries to find Colton. Colton's dispossessed. Now Harrisburg in possession. Oh, pull back there by the Harrisburg. All right, there's Van Scheppen. Full line of subs about to enter the game for the Patriots. This is going to have to be cleared off the foot of the Harrisburg keeper. He does, and this will result in a white throw and a full change of roster. Okay. McCoy, Krieger, Hilmo, Valdez, Olson, Asali, and Abdu in, as well as Trey Raff. I think that is everyone except for Quinton and Will Van Scheppen. And Van Scheppen needs to be careful. Number 2 is Speedy. Ball's intercepted. There's a shot handled in the air by Quinton. So those subs came about 9 minutes in. All right, I lied. Jake is also still in. So, oh, nice ball by Jake. Here's Ross. Ross plays forward. Jake and the keeper. Keeper gets to it. A little shot over the top. Ball again defended. A shot came from Asali. Now Ross. Certainly letting them play on this near touch. Ooh, we need a stronger pass there. Will Van Scheppen's down, but Mason McCoy. I might agree with the coach. I might agree with the coach. Yeah. I think it's a no. I think it's a no call. Actually, we'll take it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Touche. Touche. Let me put on my biased hat here. This ball beautifully taken out of the air by Trey Raff and hits a perfect shot, except for Asali Sadi being offside. Ref maybe disagreed though. Asali was definitely offside, but ball got to the keeper. As Asali pulled himself off the ball. Here's Jake. Jake probably maybe could have pulled the trigger from there. The keeper's about 15 yards in front of the goal. Here's Asali. Ross. Balls. Tries to find Will Van Scheppen. And we're going to have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 come on for Harrisburg. I think maybe a familiar face here.
Henry?
Yeah, is that Henrik Eidsmo? It's good to see you, Henrik. See an 09 on the field. And is Dane? Is Dane Hike on?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So good to see some familiar faces, some more 09 boys. We got a Penny here marking, I think that's marking the center line. McCoy, Olson, Krieger. Krieger drops to Quinton. Quinton in possession. Comes centrally and
Good hustle.
ball
Good
overplayed. Valdez. Good bit of running by Valdez. Abdu finds Asali. Asali finds Abdu. Abdu to Ross. And here is Holden Hilmo. Grant Olson. 1-0 game. Goal came in the 4th minute. I like the idea from Ross there, trying to cross. Ball's just a little bit behind Abdu. Nice pass by Trey Raff, but Harrisburg there first. And here is Asali Sadi. Abdu, ball gets through him. The feet of Henrik Eidsmo. Ball played to Henrik and Hilmo there.
Time, you got time.
Grant finds Asali. Asali tries to nutmeg. The defender is unable to do it, and now Harrisburg. Good idea, a little 1-2 attempt between Asali and Ross Valdez, but the Ross, just a little bit of failed communication. Ross didn't know that Asali wanted him to go back down line, and Asali passes the ball out of play. Maroon throw. Abdu past one, has Jake. Dispossessed but regains, and another offside. So, that's what, three or four offside offenses called. There's Asali to Grant. Grant passes centrally and regains the ball. And Grant is almost dispossessed of his right shoe.
He's always losing his shoes. I don't know.
Here's Abdu.
So fast.
Come on.
So fast.
Okay, so either the Tigers are brilliant at holding their defensive line, or maybe we need to talk a little bit about what the offside offense is. Maybe a little bit of both. Is that 5 offside offenses so far?
Something like that. So far. 15 minutes ago.
Yes. About 20 minutes remain in the first half. 1-0 Patriots. That's a nice work out of Quinton. I think we were trying to switch fields, but we basically passed the ball right into the most dangerous area of the field. Sali and Abdu, a nice little move there. That was a beautiful move, but the pass is too hard. Here's Ross. Ross trying to find Asali. Holden, Will, Asali trying to find Jake, and all attempted through ball all the way to the keeper. Mason steps, and Jake off to the races. That ball's going to be kept in play by Burchett. Incorrect. Not kept in play by Burchett. No. Yeah, stay on the field, boys. It is a Tiger throw. Now we will have a line change. Colton Volpe Ben Jensen, Sharia Thakar, Alpin Sonicson, Ray Vermeer, Marlo Gerling, Noah Dean, Ben Jensen. Sharia drops to Ben. Ben's dispossessed. And a white throw. Compressing down was Asali. Harrisburg has some speed on their on the attack. A couple players that can really move down the field. Looks like Asali and Colton playing up top. There's McCoy, Marlowe, Jensen. McCoy clears up towards Colton. It's over the head of a Tiger. Kept in bounds and then goes off of Ben Jensen. Tiger throw. Asali. That's dangerous. Shot handled by Quinton. And Oplin Sonicson off to the races. Hoppy finds Duffy. Sharia finds Noah. Noah Dean. Wow. So who's our? Do we have a right? Duffy. Duffy finds Asali. Here's Sharia. And Harrisburg on the attack. Ball played out by Marlowe. Marlowe in possession. Marlowe's deep dispossessed. Cross coming. And we have two Harrisburg players.
Hit it.
Attempted through ball by Sonicson. Snatched. And Asali here for it. Well played downfield. Ray Vermeer there. Harrisburg steps. Comes central. And Mason in possession. And he is... all right, that one I think was close. Close. Yeah, actually kind of wondering when those lights are going to come on because you know we have 15 minutes left. Is it a clap on?
I mean, I tried, it didn't work.
Only in Harrisburg.
Justin's gonna scale one of the poles and go hot wire.
Yeah.
There's Marlowe. Ball cleared by Mason. Ball headed downfield by Asali. Asali drops to Sonicson.
You're off. You're off. You guys!
You just said that out loud.
One touch earlier. All right, so another offside offense called and another Harrisburg free kick. Harrisburg possesses on the far touch. Ball played centrally. Quinton's going to have to come forward. It's shielded by Ray Vermeer. And Quinton's going to punt. Comes centrally. Solly can keep possession on this. He has Sonicson on the wing. Just pull the... Oh, nice ball by Oppland. A little too strong. Looking for Volpe. Finds Jensen. Jensen back to... Oh, another offside offense. That time I think it was on the touch back between Jensen and Colton. Colton compresses. They come centrally. Solly there. Duffy. Noah. Sharia. Jensen. Jensen threw a few. Just take a shot, Ben. Jensen tries to turn, and that's defended, and now Harrisburg on a counter. Vermeer, a speedy Ray Vermeer with a little pullback. Gets a... All right, we have to start being first to the ball. There's an oncoming Harrisburg midfielder there for it. There's Marlowe. That's danger. Subs for Harrisburg. Harrisburg on the board. And they have tied this game up. We've had several opportunities and several more opportunities spoiled via offside calls. All right. So Lincoln will kick off here. 11 minutes remain. Jake Burchett on. Noah trying to find Jake. It's handled out of the air by number 33 for Harrisburg. There's Noah. Has Jake. Colton. Colton. Here's Marlowe. Nice. Looks like Jake comes up limping. So good work actually staying onside that time. But the all kind of ricochets off of Jake. Now Harrisburg. It's 1-1, right? I didn't miss a goal, did I? 1-1. McCoy up to Jake. Jake plays down line towards Oppland. Oppland keeps this ball in play. Nice work by Oppland. Here's a cross. Oh! Beautiful left foot in. And Colton and Jake there for it. The ball gets past Duffy. Sorry about the poor camera work there. Ball flicked down. Sonicson, can he keep this in play? He does. Cross coming. Ooh, maybe not. Centered, and Sonicson earns a corner. Probably Ben Jensen will be over this. 9 minutes remaining in the first half. Lights are starting to turn on. 3 of the 4 sets of lights are turning on. Ben Jensen, ball in, shot, and that is a goal. Owen Duffy. Nice corner by Ben Jensen. In the back of the net by Owen Duffy. Got to assume that Coach Schultz will sub probably one. I would assume one more time this half. Here's Duffy. Duffy tries to find Oppland. Duffy regains possession, finds Oppie, and that is a little errant off of his left foot. Out of play. There's a throw in. Handled in the air by Duffy. Sonicson defends us out of play. 33 with the throw. There's Vermeer. Sonicson, that's a dangerous spot. Shot fired.
Oh,
Nice work by Quinton. Calling for it. Here's a punt. Huge kick. And that unlucky. Appears that was that off of Jake's back? Unlucky. All right, Ben Jensen now in possession. And I don't know if that was deflected or just a poor pass, but Harrisburg now in possession. No longer. Sonicson finds Noah. Noah in possession. Noah. We are offside again. Okay, so you have to have one defender and the goalie on the other side of you when the pass comes. Just for any of you that are curious. And actually, it doesn't have to be the goalie. There just has to be, you can't be behind the second to the last defender. The goalie could actually be, they could be the second to the last defender. There could be a defender behind them. So the rule actually isn't that anything to do with the goalie. It's you cannot be behind the second to the last defender when the pass is made. Duffy finds Colton. Colton to Jensen. Here's Dane Hike. Good to see Dane. Colton. And now Duffy is onside, but the keeper there to clear it. That ball does fall to a Harrisburg Tiger. Noah. Now Volpe is onside this time. Good work by Colton, keeping his body onside. Subs. So with about 5 minutes remaining, up 2-0, Ross Valdez on. Abdu Musa on. Holden Hilmo. Asali Sadi. Grant Olson. Will Van Scheppen. Jake Burchett remains on. And Jake is offside. Trey Raffon. Up top, I think we have Asali and Jake. Ball handled out of the air by Holden Hilmo. Ball taken care of there by Mason McCoy. Grant Olson. Will Van Scheppen. Ross Valdez clears. Subs coming for Harrisburg.
Yeah, are you guys, Isaac, score a goal! That's awesome.
4 minutes. Grant. Full switch. Will this be too strong? It will be. Trey Raff will have this throw. So there's Raff on the far touchline.
And then we are up 2-1.
Had Charlie. I'll flick forward. Here's Jake. Jake is.
That's what we were just saying. It's, they've got some pretty good offensive line.
A nice bit of work there, and that's a trip. Abdu down.
Yep.
And Jake's going to come. Jake will be over it. I think Grant Olson will take this. See if Grant has his shoes on or off for this. On?
Looks like they're on.
Looks like they're on. Strong ball. Handled by the keeper.
Right there. It's crazy.
Keeper rolls out. Holden Hilmo there for it.
Right.
Ross steps.
He must have graduated a bit.
White throw.
So, it's not great.
Grant.
Well,
The ball over. Handled by the keeper.
we're going, leaving tomorrow morning.
Punt.
Teddy's running varsity cross country in Minneapolis.
Raf.
Friday afternoon.
Abdu. Abdu is
So
dispossessed.
We're going Minneapolis, watching him run.
Ball centered.
And then
And-
to Des Moines from there.
Shot high and wide. Goal kick. 2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Yeah, it's actually only like
And we do have 4 sets of lights. Beautiful night in Harrisburg. Any news on the girls' game? On the girls' varsity game? No?
Don't have an update.
No updates. Quentin will take this.
Here, I'll just move over here. It smells.
From centrally towards a Solly. And that's deflected out of bounds by Harrisburg for a Lincoln throw. Ross Valdez with a throw. Trying to find Abdu. Van Sheppen. Here's Grant. Mason McCoy finds a Solly. Solly, can he keep this ball in play? He does. Actually deflects it off of a Harrisburg player. And Valdez will have the throw. Van Sheppen volleys that forward. Holden. The ball gets to Charlie Krieger, who puts that ball downfield. Here's Krieger. Last touch by Charlie. Harrisburg throw. Ball centered. Quentin right there for it. Big punt. Arching towards Jake, and we're at 9, 8, 7, 6. And this will be the last play of the first half unless we play longer in Harrisburg. Or did he give time? Was there an injury earlier he gave time to? Maybe? Ooh, that ball skirts through. Shot defended well by the keeper. Ross Valdez there for it. Harrisburg maintains possession. White throw. Here's a Solly. Solly looking for Abdu. Abdu's dispossessed, but Holden's there for it. Finds a Solly. Grant Olson. And we are, I don't even know how many minutes we are over. 35? Well, we're beyond 35. I did a countdown. I guess I've learned my lesson not to do countdowns anymore. Here's Dane Hike. Ball defended. Harrisburg throw. Hike has it. There's Dana. Good to see another fellow 09 Dask player. Jake. Abdu. 3 converge on Abdu. Trey switches fields. And Grant steps. Asali. And flag up. I think that's number 9. Well, that we're being aggressive. I don't know. Maybe maybe we're going to play 40-minute halves. I like it. Abdu and Asali. Now Jake is definitely onside, but the pass too strong on the through ball gathered by the Harrisburg keeper. Ball played centrally. Falls to Holden, who finds Trey Raff. Trey, oh, it's a nice pass by Trey. Looking for Abdu. Wow. There's a good ball. Good bit of shielding there. And this ball's out of play. And
Good Jake.
big throw over, finds Jake Burchett. Asali. Mason. Will. The ball's played out. Yeah, we must be playing 40-minute halves. First time this year. Time just ticks differently down here in Harrisburg. It's that suburban lifestyle. Harrisburg. Someone's got to stop. And eventually Ross Valdez steps. There's a shot fired. And that's wide. Goal kick. And just remind me not to do a countdown clock ever again. It's the first time I've done it all year. Rather than a count. I've done count up every time. Now we'll never know. There'll be no way to tell. Ball by Quinton. Here's Burchett. Trey. Trey's dispossessed. Ball flicked downfield. It gets past Charlie Krieger. And Harrisburg has the numbers here. Grant gets back. Holden gets back. They drop to Mason McCoy.
Good recovery, White.
And here's Jake. Solly doing a pretty nice job staying on. And nice work by Dane Hike. Good job, Dane. Nice ball by Holden Hilmo. Ball played out, and that is half. All right, 2-1 Patriots. And we'll be back shortly, and I will try to learn from my mistakes on the clock. We'll do a count up for the second half. 2-1. Okay, we're back. We're going to count up. We got, I think, an extra 5 minutes, so I think this ref is going to have us go 40-minute halves. Lincoln moving right to left. Nice ball over the top. Little bit too quick. Keeper there for it. Just beats. Is that a Solly?
What were you saying, Mike?
Big punt. This ball finds Colton Volpe. Here's Sharia. Sharia drops to Marlo Gerling. Gerling has Ben Jensen. And there's Dane Hike defending. Ball blasted forward. Flag up. So within our, took us 40 seconds, and we've got an offside offense called. That's number 10. So the Harrisburg free kick. It's Colton and Asali playing up top. Here's Ben Jensen. Wow. Jensen finds Noah Dean. Dean again with the captain's band on. Playing in the center midfield. Hoppin Sonicson on the far touch. Can he keep this ball in? He does. Centers. Colton. Ooh. Nice cross by Sonicson. Finds the left foot of Colton. Ball just not on frame. A big punt. And here's Sonicson again. Off the foot. Nice ball. That gets through. Can Colton keep it in play? He does. And just enough to be gobbled up by the Harrisburg keeper. Another punt coming. Ball right to midline, handled out of the air by Noah Dean. On the far touchline, Sonicson defends. Last touched by Opland. Harrisburg throw. Sonicson pops this up. Drops right to Asali's foot. And now Duffy. Colton definitely onside this time. But that ball too strong. Oh my gosh, another collision. That's actually friendly fire. Ball defended by Ray Vermeer. We have a player down. We have an injured player. And so a Harrisburg defender ran into the keeper on that long through ball to Colton. Harrisburg plays the ball out. Jensen to Sharia as Marlowe, Noah Dean. Dean has Sonicson. Tries to get that ball through to Asali. Does find Asali's feet. Asali tries to play Volpe. And now Harrisburg on the counter. Marlowe. Dean. And this ball too far. Ball played down line from Jensen to Colton. Colton's passed to cross coming. Sonicson. Think he wants one, but you get 0 for that. You don't get 3. You get 0. However, that's right. I mean, Van Scheppen to Sonicson to Sharia, and Sharia looking for Asali. Flag is up, and that's number 12? Number 11. Number 11. Free kick forthcoming for Harrisburg Tigers. Ball out of play. Tiger throw. 2-1, 5 minutes into the second half. You know you're on the wrong side of that, right? Like you're on the wrong side of it. You're supposed to be on this side of it.
You got it,
Colton.
Colton.
Shot fired. Sorry, I missed some of that. That's a good goal. Colton, 3-1. So James, what transpired? What did I miss there? I was distracted. There's Spider Girl. Spider Girl was crawling. We stayed on sides, and we had a through ball. Who played it through?
Like 42.
Okay, Asali played it through to Colton. All right, so goal scored in the 6th minute of the second half. 3-1 Patriots. Drop all the way back. Asali. Ball gets to Dane Hike. Dane comes back centrally. Ball flicked forward. Marlowe. Good bit of work there by Dane Hike. Dane harassing Marlowe. And Marlowe plays it last off of Dane's leg. White throw. Jensen. Letting him play. All popped up. Nice bit of work. Jensen finds Colton. Colton cuts back. Tries to find Jensen. Dean, Duffy, Dean. Here's Will Van Scheppen. He has Oplin on the far touch, comes back to Sharia, but the ball is misdirected. And they're going to call Oplin on being too large of a presence. Yeah, like it. No one hurt, as long as no one's hurt. There's Dean. Sorry, terrible camera work. Dane Hike finds 26, who's onside. Marlowe Gerling there. And shot wide right. Subs forthcoming for the Patriots. A 3-1 game. The ball gets through a number of Harrisburg players. Duffy's dispossessed eventually. Noah, Sharia. Noah goes over the top looking for Alpin Sonicson. Sonicson plays this forward. Nice ball up towards Asali. Wow, no foul there. No foul, and it wasn't over the goal line. Sonicson eventually just kicks that ball out, and I think Asali is down. Hopefully he's all right. Substitutions: Trey Raff on, Adu, Musa on, Charlie Krieger on, Mason McCoy on, Grant Olson on. Noah Dean will remain on. Holden Hilmo on. And a bit of a discussion here for the Tigers. 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do we only have 10 players on the field? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. 1, 2. Oh, the throwing in. Ross is throwing in. That's 11. So Ross throws it in. Since it was our injury, we will throw it in to Harrisburg. Harrisburg keeper with the ball. Big punt. Grant Olson there for it. Plays that out of the air. Finds Holden Hilmo, who finds Abdu. Abdu dribbles into Dane Hike. And now Ross Valdez crossing Trey Raff. Trey recovers. Tries to find Abdu Musa, and that ball stays in bounds. And now Harrisburg has it on the far touch. Ball centered by Valdez. And here is Jake Burchett. Shot gathered by the keeper. Punt. And here's Noah. This ball is going to get near the goal box, and Quentin will just pull that in and pick it up or deliver. Ball got through, and Harrisburg forced to drop to their keeper, Jake Burchett. Pressuring, well played off of Trey's chest. Oh, through ball, but Colton, I think, needed to slow down or risk being called offsides. Here's Ross. Abdu. That ball eventually goes off of Noah Dean's foot. 3 subs coming on for Harrisburg. Dane Hike will get a rest. Looks like that's the only player I know. 32 though, Henrik Eidsmo's on the field. Again, good to see a lot of 09 boys playing. Oh. Yeah, and Raff just caught a little bit of Henrik's foot. Henrik drops, and you see Trey's hands up like, I didn't even realize I did that. Here's Trey. Picks a pocket. Wow. And, wow. You actually, you had to see, there's just, Quinton clears. Ball handled out of the air by Harrisburg. Wow. What is, things are starting to get, Hilmo. Colton has Jake. He stays on side, flags down, but pass is just too strong. Hey James, do you have Corey Whitey's phone number in your phone?
Probably.
We just text him that it's Lincoln 31. Oh, never mind. Justin got it. There's Burchett. All right, so Jake's getting booked for yellow. He's got to go off the field. Trey. Not sure what that's about. Has he just been kind of chirping? Like there's been no calls. I get it. I'd be frustrated. He got sandwiched 3 times. So Ben Jensen comes on. Well, the good news is that we know the boys can be booked for talking, but not for smashing into each other. Well played. Grant finds
Good job, D.
Mason McCoy. Oh, this is a dandy ball by Mason McCoy. Finds Jake Burchett. Keeper's out by a ways. Shot is wide right. Ben Jensen. Holden Hilmo.
Boy H.
It's nice work by Holden Hilmo. Just flicks his toe. Puts that ball out of bounds and prevents the Harrisburg counter. There's Grant. And Mason McCoy. And again, Mason delivers the ball on a dime to Jake Burchett. Is this Ross? This is Ross Valdez. Ross has passed 2 or 3. Pass a little too strong. That finds the foot of a Harrisburg player. And Quinton's going to be there for this.
Good hustle, Tigers. Keep going.
Full punt. Quinton looking for Jake Burchett. Here's Ross Valdez. Drops to Holden Hilmo. To Mason McCoy. And Mason again looking for Jake. A pretty speedy defender to stay ahead of Jake. But taps the ball out of play, and it's a Lincoln throw. This is Ross with the throw. Finds Holden. Holden to Dean. Two Harrisburg subs coming on. At the 17-minute mark in the first half. Just about halfway through the second half. Lincoln leads 3-1. And for anyone watching at home, currently the Harrisburg girls lead Lincoln 1-0 in the varsity game. Games between the number 1 ranked Harrisburg Tigers and the I think the Patriots are I don't know where the Patriots are. It's a quality game going on nearby in the stadium. Ball finds the feet of Ben Jensen. Oh, yeah.
Way to stick in there, Char.
Yeah. And that's going to be a yellow for 23. Again, not necessarily malicious, but playing out of control and endangering another player. You're going to get a yellow for that. Noah Dean delivers this ball right about the 18. Unfortunately, before the whistle. What did Q say? Ball in.
You're good.
McCoy.
That boy McCoy.
Noah and McCoy working together. Here's Ross Valdez. Ross finds Jake. Jake was onside. Centers. Was it just wide left?
That'll be a hole in the net over there.
Oh, goal kick. All right, line change. Ray Vermeer, Will Van Scheppen, Owen Duffy, Marlo Geerling, Sharia Thakar, Oppen Sonicson, Abdu Musa. This ball finds the feet of Ben Jet. Oh my gosh. Abdu Musa. Yeah. You know, quick play would have been really smart right there. Jensen's over this.
Hit it. Well, the goalie's not.
Ball played forward.
Good ball, Ben.
Nice ball in by Ben Jensen. And now here's the counter by the Tigers. Overlay. Sonicsen's there to slow it down. And Will steps and misses. Grant Olson finally clears. That ball's deflected off of a Tiger. Sonicsen with the throw on the far touchline, way over the top towards Jake. And this ball kept in play. Oh! Who wants it? Ben Jensen wants it. Wow. A nifty bit of effort between Jake, Owen Duffy, Sharia, Abdu Musa, and eventually Ben Jensen at the 21-minute mark puts in goal number 4 for your Patriots. Ooh, nice little move there by Abdu Musa. Here's Sharia, finds Ben Jen. It's Ben again. Ben with the shot, deflected, gathered by the Harrisburg keeper. Ball in the air. Will Van Scheppen. Will again finds Abdu. Abdu shielded. Ray Vermeer finds Ben Jensen. Jensen goes down line to Abdu Musa. Ball being possessed by Harrisburg. Ball kept in play. Ray makes one miss. Finds Sharia. Sharia off of Marlowe. Abdu, here's Jake. And that's shot.
Oh, good block.
Blocked by the keeper. And then the keeper chases it down. There's a punt. Sonicsen attempts to find Marlowe. Drops to the feet of a Harrisburg player. And now shot fired. Great hustle by Grant. Closes down on the Harrisburg striker. Shot fired high. And Quinton Hernus will have this goal kick. A couple subs. Looks like, I think Jake Burchett off. Not sure who came on for Jake. Holden Hilmo came on. There's Quinton. So I can't pan in too closely, as when I do that, the fluorescent lights start to mess with the lens. Things get blurry. There's Ray Vermeer. Ben Jensen finds Ray. This ball is going to drop into the goal box, into the penalty area, and easily gathered by Quinton. About 11 minutes to play, or actually 19, or I don't know, 16. Here's Opland. I think Opland's trying to find Owen Duffy. Oppen there. Nice work by Oppie. Again tries to find Duffy. And last touched by Harrisburg. Oppen with the throw. Finds Sharia. Sharia finds Duffy into the penalty area. Duffy with the ball at his feet. Tries to center wide right. And this will be, this must have been deflected. Corner kick. Quick play. This is Holden. Yeah, buddy. Shot fired back at the net. And that's good. I don't need 15 minutes. Yep. If we're going 40 minutes like we did the first half, 15 minutes remain. And that's a goal. Was that Holden? All right. That's worked by Holden Hilmo.
Some fancy footwork there. I think.
I think so too. All right, so with if we're playing 40s, we've got about 14 minutes remaining. If we're playing 35s, we've got about 9 minutes remaining. Harrisburg plays the ball back. Do we have a new keeper in as well? Okay. Sonicson will have the throw. Big throw in over the top. Deflected back towards Opland. Sonicson attempts to drop to Holden. Ball falls to a Harrisburg player. Now Harrisburg on a counter. Grant Olson there to clear. Vermeer. Sharia. Ball to the feet. Just unlucky for Sharia. Here's Ray. This would be a Harrisburg throw. Ball played off of Ben Jensen's foot. We're going to Stubby's after this? What do you guys want to do? What do you guys want to do? Stubby's? Huh? Go home? Oh. Cross country in the Minneapolis area. Ooh. Nice bit of ball movement. Beautiful pass by Holden Hilmo, finds Duffy. Duffy has Sonicson. Finds Opland. Sonicson with a shot. Back of the net. And that's a go. Opland, Sonicson. His first of the season. And a great bit of passing. And Ops is going to be super happy with that because I think he is in net for the last game of the season next week. So. And that's 6-0. Nice bit of ball movement by your Patriots. A lot of unselfish play out there today. 6-1. Sharia. Ooh. That ball played out of bounds. Ben Jensen coming off. Charlie Krieger, I think, coming on. Ray Vermeer will have the throw on the near touchline. As Abdul Musa. Charlie Krieger coming on. Finds Marlowe. Marlowe's dispossessed. Got Ray there to clear. Has Will Van Scheppen. Will Van Scheppen uses his speed. Finds Opland. The ball is intercepted and played out. Last touched by Harrisburg. Ball thrown in over the top. Marlowe to Duffy. Ball through. Sharia coming for it. Charlie coming for it. Charlie in a wing position. Ball played down the near touchline. Ray Vermeer with the throw. Ray has Abdu. Abdu drops back to Ray. Finds Abdu. Trying the 1-2 to Marlowe. And that ball neatly threaded. Nice work by Grant. Big swing and a miss by Ray, but he recovers with those lengthy legs. Here's Sharia. Through ball to Duffy. Now off to the races are Duffy and Charlie Krieger. Here's Abdu. Abdu through. Ball defended by the Harrisburg keeper.
This close.
Man, that'd be pretty fun to see. That'd be epic. This is like this. Okay, so, well, that's right. 6-1. Opland off. Jake Burchett on. Lincoln varsity boys 1-2-0. Best wishes, of course, to Coach Alex Nelson and his wife Allie, as they are expecting. So no practice tomorrow or Saturday. Due to the soon-to-be newest member of the Nelson and Lincoln Patriot family. Ball all the way over. This will be a corner for the Patriots. Subs now. Ray off. Ross Valdez on. I think Abdu came off. And ball delivered in high and wide by Will Van Scheppen. The defender's trying to get in on a little bit of the action, I think. Goal kick. Long ball handled out of the air by Charlie Krieger. Here's Holden. Now Harrisburg on the attack. Well handled out of the air. And sorry I missed that. I was a little more worried about Grant. Grant ran so fast he ended on the ground. He couldn't keep up with his own legs. I don't know if I even have that on film because I just stopped moving the camera. I was like, why is Grant? It's like Grant's on a slip and slide. So that was a unlucky for Harrisburg, lucky for the Patriots. That was definitely an opportunity for them. Jake finds Marlowe. Marlowe comes central to Duffy. Duffy, and this is Colton. Colton possesses. Holden has Charlie. Charlie, just make a run all the way downfield. Valdez. Holden. Marlowe.
Send it. Yes, sir.
Sending it for Charlie Krieger, who is onside. Charlie dispossessed by a slide tackle.
Note that he did stay inside.
He did stay inside, however. Here's Grant Olson. Nice ball by Grant. Finds the feet of Charlie Krieger. Jeez. He's going to allow advantage here.
Charlie, give him a taste.
All right. Well, I think had that play ended, there would have been a free kick. It ended more quickly. Advantage allowed. And we'll see if Charlie runs with his... Charlie, just not used to being selfish, has the entire near touch line. And that's going to be a flag on Ross Valdez. Free kick for Harrisburg. I think is this all delivered up, cleared out by Van Scheppen, and now we are on the counter. Nice little step there by a Harrisburg player. Marlowe finds Jake. Jake being allowed to play some midfield position. And Shepin drops to Quinton. Quinton full field switch. And we are onside. And Duffy off to the races. Duffy wants another. And that actually, I think that's a handball. Ball crossed. No one in front of the net. About 4 minutes remaining.
Coach wants him playing possession.
Okay. So, coach is instructed they want to play possession. Okay. I don't know. You give some of these defenders a taste of playing up top, and there's Marlowe, Holden, Ross Valdez. Valdez flicks forward towards Charlie Krieger. It's defended by Dane Hike. There's Valdez. Finds Holden. Ball defended. Out of play. Last touch by Harrisburg. Throw in by Valdez. Finds Grant Olson. Must have gone out. Sub coming on for Harrisburg. Valdez. Drops to Grant. Grant just bombs that ball all the way downfield. So nice work by Grant. Takes that ball to the air. Finds Charlie Krieger. About 2.5 minutes remaining. Ball centered.
Other boy Charlie.
All right, Charlie.
Keep working, Char. Good job, bud.
Here's Valdez. White throw. 2 minutes remaining. And is this Ben Jensen? Trey? That's Jensen on for Owen Duffy. Assuming under 2 minutes. Quinton back to Valdez. Heads up. Ball out of play. Harrisburg throw. The ball in, and that's oh wow, unlucky. So that's a nice ball in, actually off the foot of Dane Hike, and ball is headed to the near post, deflected, and then Quinton on the ground. Not able to get to it, as he'd already made his play on the ball, doing a nice job. And Harrisburg scores their second goal of the game. Under 1 minute remaining. Lincoln up 6-2. Working on possession. From centrally, here's Marlowe. A lot of play. Under 30 seconds. Yeah. Not sure why. Headed off by Krieger. Flicked into the box. That's going to be gathered easily by Quinton. And that's the game, folks. Thanks for joining us. 6-2 victory. Your Lincoln JV moves to 9-0-2 on the season. A hard-fought game by both teams. Thanks for joining us on the live feed. Congratulations again to the varsity boys in their victory. Not sure what the score is in the ladies' game nearby. And also congratulations to Coach Nelson.
William.
We'll see you next week, Thursday, from T, our final match.